Well, Prime Minister Hamdok came to Washington hoping to achieve three things. The first was to try and get Sudan removed from the US list of state sponsors of terrorism. The second was to try and get the US Congress to lift crippling financial sanctions on Sudan. And the third was to try and secure some vital financial aid for his country. Now, he may leave the United States without having achieved any of those goals, but I think he'll certainly feel as though he's made progress towards them. This week, he's met with the US Treasury Secretary, he's met with senior State Department officials and with US lawmakers as well. And part of what he's been trying to do this week has been to try and reassure US officials and diplomats here in Washington that they can have confidence in his transitional government in Sudan, a point that he stressed in his speech on Thursday night.
In Sudan, in the last 50 years, we had about three transitions. 1964, 1985. This time round is very different. Has engulfed the entire country.
His most high-profile achievement this week has been the announcement that the United States and Sudan will exchange ambassadors for the first time in almost a quarter of a century. It's something that both countries have hailed as a significant moment, and it was something that Prime Minister Hamdok thanked the United States for.
This signals the beginning of a relationship, but drawing a line, so that this will provide, I think, huge opportunities in the cooperation between our two nations. We'll be very delighted to take it to further heights. So I think it was, if we go back with nothing but this, we would have achieved our mission here over the last few days.
Mm-hmm. Well, on Friday, Prime Minister Hamdok will visit the White House, where he will meet with the National Security Advisor for the United States. There's no meeting with US President Donald Trump on the agenda, but it hasn't been ruled out. Harry Horton, SABC News, Washington.